Today I bring you my almond flour waffles. Let me show you how I made them. So here you see in my bowl what I have are the dry ingredients. And this is some almond flour. I'm also going to be using some Everything Bagel Seasoning from Trader Joe's. I have some almond milk, some coconut oil, and 1 large egg. And so with the almond flour, there's also some baking powder, there's some salt, and I'll have a list of the ingredients below the video. So as you can see, what I'm doing is just whipping up my egg before I use it on the recipe or before I add it to the dry ingredients. Just make sure it's whipped up. And before you add in any of the wet ingredients, just go ahead and give it a quick mix to the dry ingredients. And this is just my preference, the Everything Bagel Seasoning from Trader Joe's. I love the taste of it, but if you want to try something else, you can. And you can put in there as much as you want. I like savory bagels. So just give it a nice mix. Now we're going to go ahead and add the egg to the dry mixture. Just trying to get it all in there. Now this is a pretty large egg. If you have like small eggs, then you may want to use 2 of them or like 1.5. But if you have large eggs, that's perfect. So what I'm doing now is I'm just mixing in the egg before I add the milk. So I went ahead and added the egg. And I added the coconut oil as well. And you want to do that so that you can see the consistency of your batter before you add the milk. Now I'm using almond milk. You can use any milk of your choice. If you want to use coconut milk, or there's all kinds of milks out there, or just regular milk, whatever you can have. So I set aside about 3 tablespoons of my almond milk. This is unsweetened. And so what I'm doing is, depending on how thick or how thin you want your batter, okay? So I put in there about 1.5 tablespoons, I want to say. And it depends how you like your waffle. I like a crispy waffle. So the crispier you like your waffle, the more milk you're going to add in there. If you don't like your waffle too crispy, you like it kind of soggy, then you want to add less milk. So you wouldn't put in as much milk as I'm putting in here. Maybe just do like 1 tablespoon and mix it in and see the consistency if it's the one that you want. So just remember, the batter, this consistency of the batter that I'm showing you right here is going to make for a crispier waffle, which is ultimately what I like. So I'm done with the almond milk now. And my batter is pretty much ready. I'm just making sure there's no lumps and that all of the ingredients are completely combined. And notice I'm not adding any sugar to this recipe or any sugar substitute. You can if you want, but I didn't because I don't think it's necessary. But it's up to you. And here's my waffle maker, which I have been preheating. And as you can see, it's on like the medium setting. That's where you want to have it. Make sure that before you pour your batter into the waffle maker, you want to go ahead and spray it with whatever preference of grease you'd like coconut oil spray or butter, whatever it is that you have. And then you just want to go ahead and pour your batter in. Okay, so now we're going to go ahead and close it up, and now we're going to wait. This typically takes about 2 to 3 minutes, I want to say. If you've preheated your waffle iron, then you'll see the light's gonna turn green when it's ready. So here we are. The waffle is ready. Now you can have it just like this. It's up to you. Again, it's a preference. I like my waffles crispy and light, which is what this recipe is going to give you. So all I'm doing is I'm turning the waffle around so that I can get it crispier. And as you can see, I'm struggling to get it in the right way. Yeah, and I just realized the waffle did not come into place inside the waffle maker the way it's supposed to, so I'm gonna give it another try. Sorry guys. Okay, I think I got it now. So now it's in place, and I went ahead and what I do is I close it up and I maybe leave it for about another 45 seconds to a minute, and now it's really nice and crispy. So now I'm ready to eat it. And so you're just gonna plate up your waffle. This makes one large round waffle. So according to the waffle maker you're using, that's how, as big as your waffle's gonna be. I ate this entire thing. I'm not even gonna lie. It's super, super crispy. As you can see, once I tear it apart, it's pretty crispy. Have it. I mean, if you like it crispier, you can always put it in your toaster, but this for me works pretty well. And I'm enjoying this waffle with my favorite sugar-free syrup, which is from this brand that I'm using right here.